And
Wow.
now I'm doing ad work and print work and content for Fly Racing.
That's awesome, man. Stoked to have you guys here. You had your whole setup here. You guys have been busy the whole time. You got Hope working for you as well. You stole her away from KTM. She's a good one.
Yeah, we're kind of building the dream team here. Got Hope from KTM. We also picked up Joe McMillan from Feld. He's our new activation manager. So just bringing a lot of people into the industry that we know are hard workers and are going to help our brand, continue to elevate.
We are watching Jackson Glathar. He grabs the whole shot. How many riders wear Fly Racing in this class right now? Probably 43 of them.
Yeah,
there's a bunch of them.
It's a good bit. That's all just tributes to Hope's hard work out there, really trying to do the best for the brand, and it's all about that Fly family.
I feel you. Fly family, you're like family regardless of the brand. You guys are always there. The hospitality is always there. You guys travel all over from Supercross. Man, you guys are just week in and week out setting that thing up, hosting the traveling show or whatever. Steve Mathis does that show with you guys.
Yep, we got Fly Racing Radio we do every week at Supercross, and then also we're doing the Moto Spot show here at our booth with Justin Jennings. So yeah, just kind of really trying to push the podcast and post-race, kind of interviews as well as analysis as well.
There you go. Well, thanks for joining us in the booth. You don't have to leave. You commentate, do whatever.
Kevin, we talk about consistency. Ricky's got the most consistent hair in motocross.
Best
we
in the
commented
game.
on all the time. It never grows. He's had it electronically zapped. It never grows. It's always in the right position. It's
tattooed,
never out of
actually.
place.
That's tattooed hair.
And when we talk about consistency, there's the model of consistency.
That
Ricky
hair.
Records
It's
hair.
just a trade secret. I just take it off at night, put it on the nightstand.
Got a styrofoam head there.
Yeah,
Beside, got a
like a little
styrofoam
Lego
mold
head.
there.
It's right off
It's
the
a replica
nightstand,
of your head.
back on in
Sits
the
there
morning.
perfectly.
Yeah.
Reference points above the ears.
Precisely.
Yeah,
Snap
I
it
knew
in.
Yeah.
Yep, I knew it.
That's it.
Good stuff, Ricky.
No, thank you guys.
bro.
I appreciate it. It's always a pleasure. And, thanks to Tim Cotter and the MX Sports crew for allowing the Brett Downey Safety Foundation to come out. And, I encourage everybody, if you got a local track at home or you own a track yourself, please check out mxsafety38.org. We're just all about educating flaggers. Flagger instructional videos there with Jeff Emig as the commentator. So please, everyone, hit up mxsafety38.org. And once again, thank you guys. Appreciate you.
Awesome, man.
Awesome. Good stuff, Ricky. Thank you.
Rickards, I'll shut you off there. Thanks, bro. And he is going to leave the building, get out of here. Avery Long is your leader, the number 76 Yamaha. Alvin Hillian in the number 2 spot. Zaremba third. Cameron Horner fourth. That has since changed. As I'm saying the names, they are crashing on screen here. Everybody working their way around. The DOT out there got the cones out, pointing them around.
got a new lane.
Yeah. It's finally a good start for our buddy Alvin Hillian. Good to see him on the number 99 Kawasaki. Alvin Hillian is a little mini version of Jason Anderson. If you've ever seen him without his helmet, the jersey's untucked. He is the spitting image. He's fast, and he is just every time I see the kid, reminds me of Anderson. Yamaha rider out front. Long is your leader, and that's where you want to be. He's got 1-1-1 scores.
For sure. And Zaremba. Now, Crockett Myers was one of the other guys in contention in top 3 in points, but Mitchell Zaremba right now sitting in that number 3 position. That has him sitting at a number 2 overall if things would roll out as they are. When we take a look at Hillian, though, some problems earlier in the motos. He had a 11 in moto number 1, so sitting a little behind the 8 ball right now. A little redemption for him in that number 2 ride.
Yeah, look at those scores, though. He has had some rough ones there. Alvin Hillian, a 28, 11, and a 2. I know he's top 5 worthy. He's just got to be consistent.
Yeah, and lap times were always there, but just in some kind of issue with the track there in moto number 1, always in traffic. I believe went down one time. So.
Yep. There's Crockett Myers coming through the field. I picked you up, man, on the number 11. He's making some passes, and you can see on screen that Long is going to have some company here. Zaremba, I believe, has gotten around.
I told you that guy's tough.
Yeah, he's gotten around
tough.
Horner, Allison, Lane. Hillian drops back, man.
Comes out of there, Ohio area over there, and those guys all bred tough riders. They can all ride the mud. They can ride the heat. So Zaremba, if you remember, chased Long down in moto number 1, almost made the pass between the Bermuda Triangle and the finish line.
We're watching the number 11 of Crockett Myers trying to stay out of the rear wheel there of the number 18 of Ian Kieran. There's the Kawasaki. Where's Alvin Hillian at now? He falls all the way back to 9th. Dang.
We missed that one. Did not see that on the monitor right there, but Hillian having some kind of issue as he works his way back around. Sitting now, as you said, in the number 9 position. I got to tell you, right now the track looks really, really good. We talk about rough and this and this and this. This morning, a couple of those classes first time they got to see a smooth track. They were late in the afternoon. It was really, and I don't want to say smooth. It was really rough.
For Loretta's, it's very agreeable right now.
Absolutely, man, as well as the weather, the air temp, the humidity, just fantastic conditions to say goodbye to the ranch here this afternoon. And 450B, much as we expected, Avery Long and Mitchell Zaremba out there in a battle. Crockett Myers picking up one spot last time around. He, too, is in the hunt for this championship.
There it is.
Currently sits in that number 3 position.
There's the 46. See, buddy, Ricky is out. Avery Long and Zaremba. Long on the number 76 Yamaha, Zaremba on the 46 Yamaha.
Kevin, you were talking about our monitors. I've got a friend in the furniture business. I think we're going to have to talk to Broyhill about, about getting some theater seats in this thing. Yeah.
Lower that TV. The TV is 18 feet in the air, straight up on the roof, and then we're down on the floor.
We can't see through the windows anyway, so you might as well just mount the monitors right there. So, yeah, we'll get some theater chairs in here. We'll be ready next year.
Avery Long is out front. See, for how long, though? Yeah, they've got Zaremba. Is that Horner on the Honda now? Something's not adding up here. The bike. So is that the 41 of Horner and Zaremba must be battling it out here, and then Long just out of the shot? Well, I don't know.
Well, he's 6 seconds out.
He's 6 seconds.
Yeah, he's 6 seconds out, bro. Yeah, so
there we go.
Yeah, you've got Zaremba and Horner right there.
Zaremba on the Yamaha, Horner on that 41 Honda. Zaremba under the attack. Cameron Horner in stereo. They'll triple in. Go past that flagger. He's pumped.
Look at Horner, feet up. Did you see that all the way to the very end of that corner?
Feet on the pegs.
Wow. Not following either, doing a great job. He had a very aggressive line. I thought he was going to close up on him in the 10 Commandments. Did just a bit. Zaremba able to throttle out of that position. Now he goes down to the inside. Horner trying to carry that momentum. Gives up a couple bike links again. Zaremba just really, you're not going to wear Zaremba down.
Nope.
That's not going to happen. You're not going to wear him out. You see that kid without a shirt?
Oh, yeah, he's super ripped. The mom's ripped. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
She's shredded too, man.
Absolutely. So that's one thing that's not going to happen. You're not going to wear Mitchell Zaremba down late in the race as we saw against Crockett Myers. He just gets stronger and stronger. Wow. Steer with the rear. Zaremba grabs a handful, throws the spray back at Horner, says, take that.
Deal with that. Got some tear-offs.
Can you see that?
Can you deal with that? So out front, 6.5, 7 seconds now. Avery Long is leading this thing, but man, the battle we are watching here on Racer TV. The blue Honda of Zaremba trying to hold off third place rider Cameron Horner. And Zaremba stingy with those inside lines. He's not going to let you beat him right there.
Yeah, he doesn't have a choice right now. And it's not his preferred line, to be quite honest with you, by any means. But he knows Horner cagey enough and carries enough speed. If he doesn't protect that inside line, it's going to be game over.
Did you see the two lines there? Zaremba goes 3 feet left of those ginormous potholes way faster than Horner, who went right on the inside over that tunnel jump.
Right, and Horner was back just far enough on that tunnel jump, possibly didn't see the move, was looking forward, and
3 feet to your left, you can avoid all of that.
That was a big deal.
Man, just from a physicality standpoint, man, it wears you out every time you have to squat that motorcycle, essentially. Just behind them, Lane Allison on the Kawasaki creeping up. He had a 158 last time around. A 155, if that doesn't tell you how fast this racetrack is right now, the 450B class turning 155, so we're going to see some 53s for sure.
No question about that. And it looks like Zaremba has weathered the storm now and starting to open the gap back up over Horner. Horner came at him in a couple different corners, tried a couple different moves. Not able to seal the deal, and that's allowed Allison to get into the picture on the number 53 Kawasaki.
It was once a big deal to bust a 2-minute lap time whenever Eli Tomac did it on his Honda in the B class. We were like, oh my God, the unthinkable.
Yep.
And now the 450Bs, the Super Minis have gone 2 minutes below.
And the track is the same length. Believe it, and it's probably a little rougher right now than it was then, to be quite honest with you. That's the advancement in technique in the bikes, in the suspension, all kinds of stuff lead to that, but you're correct. I remember when 2 minutes was the big number, man.
It's a bad man if you lost 2 minutes.
Yep.
And there he is, your leader. Or nope, that is not your leader.
Yeah, it is.
It's Crockett Myers.
Oh, that's Crockett Myers. Yeah.
Crockett trying to work his way through the field. He sits 5th. And then you have Allison just in front of him, about 2.5 seconds on the 53 Kawasaki.
Yeah, this is all about the pride for Crockett Myers. That he can make all the passes he wants. He's pretty much going to be where he's at in the overall championships, in that 3rd position right now, standing on an overall bronze.
just about halfway home here. Elapsed time looks to be 10 minutes right about now on the money. So with 10 minutes in the books, 10 minutes to go. The story is halfway written, but Avery Long on his way to pinning his name in this championship book. 1-1-1 scores.
And I'm curious, Zaremba was down a good bit the other day. I'm thinking 6 or 7 seconds. And in a matter of about 4 laps was able to close that gap. Let's see here. Even if he makes the pass, even if he makes the pass, it doesn't matter. But I believe Zaremba's the kind of guy that would like to close the gap, make a challenge here late, and that's where he does his best work.
Yeah, if you can just be fit and run consistent, whatever your best lap time is, if you can run it on the 8th or 9th lap, that'll net you passes at the very end.
Yeah, absolutely.
They may get you the first 3 or 4 laps, but their tongues are dragging typically, and you can reel them right in.
Yes, sir. I've seen fit guys beat fast guys many times.
Yeah, and that's one thing. Yeah. If you're fit and you know it,
yes.
You're just like, bring on those last 3 laps. Please bring the heat. Make this track rough because that's when I can shine.
And it was always fun. I was that guy. I wasn't the fastest, but I would outwill you and I could outlast you. I did outdoor activities. I worked physically as a kid, And the bottom line was, let him tank. Let him go out there and run. Let him go out there and tank. Blow me away for the first 3 laps.
How about that line choice there? Long went from the very outside of that sweeper, swept all the way around, all the way to the inside. So he is out there hunting for real estate, smooth real estate. Avery Long, you're right. 1-1-1 scores. Perfect on the day. 157. Super consistent. Your top 3 all running 157s.
And to Weege's credit, the other day we talked about this. Man, that gap right there, that's line choice. I mean, yeah, there's pure speed between the corners and that type of thing. And actually, his corner speed is what's really doing this for him. The line selection and the corner speed.
You still eating that?
He's really diagnosed his track, figured his track out, and found out what works for his style and his bike. I can tell you.
Jason Wygant's super consistent. He has been nibbling on whatever that is since about 4 hours ago?
The game plan is make it last all day, and that will also cover dinner. All right, so there will be 0 investment on Saturday for Jason Wygant.
He had chicken nuggets that were in the refrigerator from last night for breakfast. Yes. He cruises in, grabs whatever that's sitting around in some tin foil. Barbecue sauce that goes really well with coffee.
Yeah,
chicken nuggets, barbecue sauce, and a cup of black coffee.
So as far as Wygant's concerned, mission accomplished.
Done.
Okay, all right.
He's $8 ahead of the game here.
I swear, I was just getting ready to say he is $7.50 ahead.
Although you bought $50 worth of beer the other night. How hard was that?
Shoot.
Always trying to gain that extra 1% every year.
Yes.
Just small gains. I mean, at this point, the base is already there. You can't make huge gains at this point. It's all about inches, tenths of a second.
Pennies here, $1 there.
You've seen the show American Greed. You see what that does to you. Just, play the long game. Play the long game, Weege.
I think Horner has finally gotten Zaremba, and Zaremba is not happy about that on that blue Yamaha. He's got Horner who's finally just worked him, and Zaremba is not done. You can tell, dude, he's not tired. The aggression is there. Zaremba floating around the outside. He might have a shot, man. He made that outside work. And he is fit. His mom is fit. They are super ripped up. I think that they just constantly do dips, push-ups, curls, squats. During the race, mom's over there doing squats, curls, dips.
During the race?
During the race.
Can't even take a 20-minute break.
No. He's racing doing dips. He's doing squats while he's racing. So Zaremba tried to work his way back around Horner. And Jason trying to work his magic and eat that free meal. You got free food, send it this way to Jason Wygant. You got a mailing address, you want to have some stuff mailed to you as well, have it waiting for you when you get home.
Cold pack, dry ice.
MREs, U.S. military, if you're listening, Armed Special Forces there, the Air Force, if you got any MREs.
Oh, Tang.
The bagged beef stroganoff. Yeah.
If you've got some Tang and some MREs from Vietnam and you want to ship them his way, he will eat them. They are 20 years out of date, doesn't matter.
It is going to be tough to get through Sunday because I won't be having anyone providing my meals. So
how's that going to work?
We can pack ahead here, get some Sunday meals in advance here on a Saturday.
So your version of meal prepping is just
that's meal prep.
Pandering for
that's meal
food.
prep.
This guy grabs like 6 or 7 packs of saltines every time he stops. Puts in the bag. These things are from 2019.
His shower has nothing but 2-inch high Little mini shampoos.
Oh, little bottles. Yeah.
Tons of them, right?
Yeah.
Oh, at home?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude, he's got the little soaps, the little hand soaps all in stuff.
But I had said this. The hotels are on to me as Avery Long tries to finish us off. You notice a lot of the hotels have switched to the
pumps.
3 big pumps.
What do you do? You bring in a big
Well, it wasn't my idea.
He has an empty bottle. I know it, dude.
I got to admit, it was not my idea. I told people about this disappointment, and I instantly got all sorts of DMs and advice from people being like, dude, bring an empty bottle, fill it up. So we're back in the game.
You're back in Zaremba.
Is this Zaremba Horner battle?
He battled for himself. You're right. He got past. Zaremba got past. He goes, no, it ain't over yet.
I told you about this guy,
around.
dude.
Horner, watch that battle. If we can follow back on the 41 and 46, the Honda and Yamaha of Horner and Zaremba. Zaremba is fit, man. There it is. Zaremba got him back. He says, come on. I'll take everything you got.
I told you, man. That's how he plays, dude. He likes it gritty. When it gets hot, the time's running out, man. That's where he's at his best.
2-lap board is coming up. So don't throw out any of your food. If you want to pile it up in a trash bag and dump it right here at the announcer's tower, any old pizza crust, old apple cords, whatever. Wygan will ground that into something, some kind of...
Literally, when we say meat on the bone, we mean meat on the bone. So,
gross.
For sure.
It's like just a trough of slop. Just
so you're going to eat the rest of that rib? You know? I love it.
Old pizza crust flying at him when he's walking, throwing food at him. They're not mad at you, Weeds. They're literally throwing food at you. Tomatoes, you'll catch them and eat them.
Yeah, that's not heckling. Yeah, that's a gift.
I was watching the Ocho last night, and Mom Jeans won the air guitar, and they were throwing clothes and underwear at her. She was catching it with her mouth. That was fascinating. I know I'm going a long way around here, but ESPN turns in the ESPN the Ocho one time a year. And it was fantastic last night. They had that World Air Guitar Championship, and some lady named Mom Jeans won it.
Oh, jeez.
It was great. We got what do you got? Johnny Legs here, and then Mom Jeans. Bucky Shoes here. Timmy Long Arms. There's our leader, the 40s, our second place rider, Zaremba. Man, he has just gotten stronger and stronger. He turns a 159, trying to match Avery Long.
Yeah.
Deep into this moto. There he is, the 46 of Mitchell Zaremba.
I believe the 2-lap card is out. Should be picking up the white flag. Yeah, there we go. Just picked up the white flag. Very good.
Surrender flag for most of these guys. Zaremba's like, let's keep going. Gas me up, I'll go.
Dude, he said charge.
Here we go.
He's ready.
Past the mechanics area, Zaremba, and that'll be good enough for a second place. He's going to go 4-2-2, but Avery Long's 1-1-1. Impossible to beat that. That's a royal flush, straight flush, whatever you want to call it.
All three of these top guys, and you know, I got to believe Crockett Myers was just hanging in there. I got to believe he wasn't concerned. He wasn't going to chance it. He wasn't going to mix it, tangle it up with anybody. Simply going to put himself on the podium here.
2-3-5 scores for Myers.
Are you kidding? So look at Zaremba. What was it? 4-2-2 and then 2-3-5. Man, that's almost as good as it gets. Okay, those are fantastic finishes.
So one more time around for the number 76 of Avery Long. Avery Long sponsored by Yamaha, Rock River Power Sports, Genuine, GYTR, Parts Unlimited, and the Monster Army. So a great soldier out there for Shack-Off and the gang at Monster Energy. Got the jersey untucked. He's ready to party.
Oh, yeah. It's over now. All right. White flag is out, and it's got a few turns left. Knows exactly what he needs to do, and just about time to celebrate. Came out of this thing alive. Got a silver medal overall. Had great motos. Only off the podium one time. So, fantastic.
Yeah, Long actually perfect here. He's going to go 1-1-1. That is a great ride there.
That's how you stamp it, Kevin, period.
That's it. And you're right. Zaremba will go 4-2-2. Pumped. Look at that.
Nice.
They know how important these Loretta titles are. They know how it can change a career, give you the attention you want. All that hard work comes into focus now. You can say, yep.
And you know
Line them up, boys. I need tires. I need gear. I need graphics for the bike, oils, all that stuff.
Where's that helmet?
Start sending those resumes.
Exactly.
That's right. The checker flag is out. Congratulations. Your national champion is the number 76 of Avery Long.
Amazing performance, 1-1-1. You know, we do 3 motos for a reason. As you can see, Zaremba, Myers, you know, maybe a 4 here, maybe a 5 there. But when you come in here, you put it down 1-1-1 and leave nothing to question, nothing to chance. And obviously the cream rises to
Look
the
at
top.
that. And it did. Lane Allison got around Horner in that last lap to jump up to the number 3 spot. So Long, Zaremba, and Allison jumps past Horner on the last lap. He'll finish up on the box. Doesn't change the overall, though. It's going to be Avery Long with 1-1-1 scores, good enough for the overall. Zaremba, second place overall. 4-2-2 scores and 2-3-5 scores for Crockett Myers. That's how your overall podium looks. But the happiest man at the ranch right now is 450B Limited National Champion out of New London, Minnesota, Avery Long.
Wygant pretty happy too, though. Zero spend day today, so he's pretty happy as well.
Yeah, he's way up in the money department, although he did spend $50 on beers the other night at the beer tent, which just blew everybody away, I'm sure.
Wow.
As we get ready to toss it down to Jason Wygant, take it away, Weege.
Big crunch down here. A lot of media attention starting to bloom for Avery Long with 5 Moto wins this week and now 2 titles. And the AMA did invent a new award a couple of years ago, Amateur Rider of the Year for the top rider in the B classes. So you got to figure he's a front runner for that one. We'll see how it turns out. Still have more B racing to go. Well, some schoolboy racing, I guess, to go. And we're going to need Lane Allison on up to finish 3rd place. All right, we're looking for Lane Allison, the 3rd place finisher. There he is. I just never saw number 53 under here, so I couldn't figure out where he was. All right, we're handing out a bronze medal. Let's hear it for Lane Allison. There you go, Lane. Come down front and center so everybody can see you. Dude, how'd you get 3rd? That happened late in the race.
Yeah, I passed him in the sand sweeper on the last lap. I got pumped up early on, and then it went away, and I was starting to feel good toward the end.
Awesome. You're into bronze, man. That's got to feel great.
Yeah, it does.
Who do you want to thank?
I'd like to thank Robbie Rayner, Mike Forkner, my parents, my brother Luke in Boston, Robert Raynard, Pro Circuit, Zero Limits Designs, Alpine Star, Scott Goggles, and everybody else.
Let's hear it for Lane Allison taking 3rd. We'll bring up Mitchell Zaremba. Hard-fought battle for that number 2 spot. Good job. This dude wouldn't give up.
Thank you.
Well, at one point, Cameron Horner got you, and you said, no, no, no. I am not giving this up. You fought back. You got to be proud of that effort.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I made a couple mistakes. I got past, but I knew deep down that we're not here to fall back. We're here to push forward, so I just never gave up, and I'm super pumped for that.
That is awesome. Who do you want to thank, dude?
I just thank God for keeping me safe. My mom, my dad, my whole family. Shout out to my sister back home for all she does for me. The whole MTF crew. Chris Whitcraft, Levi Kilbarger, Bonsai Suspension, Hydropower, Answer Gear, Bell Helmets, Garnet Boots, MX Tire, Morgantown Power Sports, Sunstar, Mika, and anybody else I forgot. Thanks so much.
Mitchell Zaremba, everybody. Hole shot goes to Jackson. Let's bring him up. Stasic Hole Shot Award winner Jackson Glathar. How'd you pull that?
I don't know, just ripped it and shifted up.
That's got to be an awesome feeling, though.
Oh yeah, especially being on a bigger bike, it's gnarly, especially how light I am. So it's like hanging on like my fingertips.
Who do you want to thank, Jackson?
My mom, my dad, Luke, my grandma, grandpa, Fly, Husqvarna, DT1, Pro Taper, FMF, Haywire, Rhino Power, Blended Up, and everyone else. Thank you.
Let's hear it for Jackson Glathar with your whole shot. And now we end a dominant week in the B divisions. A star is born. We see this happen year after year. This year's breakthrough performer, 5 Moto wins, 2 titles, Avery Long. I've asked you this almost every Moto, but man, something special. Is this something that you think you can carry through for the rest of your career?
Yes, sir. Unbelievable week. Means a lot. I can't thank Danny, Ed, Jake, just everybody, Donnie, enough for giving me this opportunity and putting this this blue bike up here. And yeah, it just feels awesome.
What do you think comes next for you?
I got Ironman Combine in a couple weeks, so I'm ready to go out there and do that, hop on a 250 and show everybody that I'm not just a 450 guy.
See how you stack up. Who else do you want to thank, man?
I love thanking my mom, my dad, NSA, Rock River, Yamaha, Alpine Stars, Moose, 100%, Bell, Monster Army. Zach Emke at home watching. He just had a baby. Congratulations. Yeah, just everybody. Rob, Kevin, the whole Real Do crew for supporting me. Yeah, just everybody in my corner, my little brothers, my aunt and uncle for coming down, and my cousin. All my family and friends back home. I got so many messages coming from my old high school friends I went to school with. And yeah, so it means a lot to, you know, get messages from them and, yeah, be up here with 2 titles.
I'm sure it does. What a performance. Let's bring Mike Perkeen up from the AMA to hand over the #1 plate. He's now a 2-time champion in 2022, Avery Long.